Hello, in this video we'll be exploring adding a field to an existing Sage 200 report. In this example we'll be adding an analysis code to a sales transaction listing, but the same technique can be used to add almost any field to any report within Sage 200C. So let's open Sage 200, and the first thing I'd like us to do is look at the existing report. So to do that we go to the sales ledger and then reports, account analysis, and it's the transaction listing current report that we're interested in. I'm going to run this report with a filter set to the criteria just to look at invoices and credit notes. So to do that I go to the transaction type and select in, and then click on the drop down and select invoices and credit notes. I also want to run the report for a set date range, so I'm going to select a between filter of the 1st of January 2012 to the 31st of January 2012. And click on OK. So here's our report. As you can see, we can see each of our customers listed, and for each of our customers that have traded with us during this period of January 2012, all of the invoices and all of the credit notes are displayed. What I can't see, however, is the account manager that we've assigned to this customer record, and that's the field that I'd like to add to this report. So let's just close this report down and make that change. To do that, we need to open the report designer. So we go to our Tools option and then Run Sage Report Designer. This will open the report designer itself. And now we need to locate our report. To do that, we go to the File Explorer pane, and as long as we haven't amended the report before, it'll be sat within the default folder. So we open the defaults folder and then Reports, and then each module of Sage 200C has its own folder, so we need to access the sales folder and then locate our transaction listing report. So here's the transaction listing report that we wish to amend. Double click and the report will open. So here we go. So here's our report. What we wish to do is to add our customer account manager up here next to the customer name. To do that, we need to find our field, which is held within the variables pane on the left hand side. Here we have all of the tables that have been assigned to this report, and then underneath each table will be the fields available to us. Our field is held within the SL, Sales Ledger Customer Accounts table. So if we open that up, here we have Analysis Code 1, and I know that holds my Customer Account Manager. So all I need to do is to left click that field and drag it over onto my report, and then drop it roughly where I'd like it to appear when I run it to preview. And now I'm just going to change the format of this field so it has the same format as the other fields on the report. So to do that, I can come up to the top of the screen and I can change the format to Group Field. Now every time we add a value to a report, we really ought to add a title as well to explain to the end user what that field is doing. So to do that, we just need to add a little text. So we navigate up to the toolbox, then we click on Add Text, and then we move our mouse over the report to roughly where we would like that text to be. And then we left click when the target is in the right place. And we can just simply add our text into that field. So I'm going to type in Account Manager, click off the field, just going to click back onto it again and just format that field, and this time I would like it to be a group title so it fits in nicely with the other formatting within my header. And then I'm just going to tidy up that row of fields slightly, so I'm lassoing them all, and then at the top of the screen I can go to Format, Alignment, and I'm going to align to top. Let's just tidy them up. I'm just going to move this field across a little bit. So now we have our account manager title and then the actual variable field itself, which will display the account manager name. To check the change, I can run the report in preview. So at the top of the screen we can go to View and then Preview. And I'm going to set the criteria as we did before when we were running it within Sage 200 itself. So the transaction type will be an in for invoice and credit note, and the transaction date will be a between from the 1st of January 2012 to the 31st of January 2012. and click on OK, and the report will be displayed. So now each time I look at a customer, I can also see the account manager that is associated with that customer account. It's as straightforward and as simple as that. So let's just go back to our view option and go back to the designer. If we're happy with the change, we need to save that change for the report. So we go to File and Save As. We don't save our changes back into the default folder. All of our changes go into the custom folder so that they do not get overridden when we have an upgrade. So we need to go into Reporting, Custom Reports, and then pop it into the Sales Module folder. It's changed the title slightly to Copy of Sales Ledger Transactions Report. You just need to get rid of the copy of and then click on Save to save that report, and then it will be available with you in Sage 200C next time you run the report with the new field assigned. I hope you found the video useful. If you'd like more information about amending or creating reports within Sage 200C, please visit my blog, information of which should be in the description beneath. Thank you very much for watching.